Hi everyone, welcome to the lecture number 10 of vector differentiation. In this lecture, we'll cover the last type of problems on directional derivative, that is the examples based on the concept of maximum value of directional derivative. So in this, we have this type of problems. If the directional derivative of phi, this surface at 111, has maximum magnitude 15 in the direction parallel to this line, hence find ABC. So in this type of problem, they will ask you to calculate the values of arbitrary constant involved in the surface phi. And for that purpose, we are going to use the concept of maximum magnitude and direction uh, of the directional derivative. Okay. So given surface is written here, I have determined its partial derivative with respect to x, with respect to y, with respect to z to calculate the value of gradient of phi at that point 1, 1. So when we calculate, these are the derivatives, and if you calculate the del phi using the definition of gradient at 1, 1, 1, we'll get this vector 2a plus c into I, a plus 2b into j, b plus 2c into k. So we have vector in terms of ABC. We don't have its exact value because ABC are unknown. For calculating them, we are going to use the remarks regarding maximum directional derivative. So here I will write the given information first. Maximum magnitude of directional derivative is given as 15. We know that maximum magnitude means maximum value. Also given that maximum value of directional derivative. So we know this is equal to what? Magnitude of del phi. In the remark we have written, and it is equal to what? 50. And maximum directional derivatives direction is given by del phi kya, right? So this is the direction of that maximum directional derivative, and it is parallel to this line. So whatever direction this line have, the same direction del phi cap will have. So this will be equal to, the vector representing this line is 2i minus 2j plus k. 2 minus 2, 1. And its direction we are calculating, so divide by magnitude. The magnitude of this is 4 plus 4 plus 1. So we'll have del phi cap equal to, the direction equals to 2i minus 2j plus k divided by root of this is 3. Okay. Now we have the maximum value of directional derivative, which is 15, and the direction also. Okay. Now these two values we also have calculated del phi. Now using the relation between these three, del phi, magnitude of del phi, and del phi cap, we are going to determine the values of A, B, C. Let us see how. We know the vector del phi is equal to magnitude of del phi into del phi cap. Okay, this we have. Now I am going to equate these equations. I am going to substitute the values of del phi, magnitude of del phi and del phi cap here, and the value of del phi. So I will get one equation of this type. So the left hand side is del phi. The value of del phi is 2a plus c into I, a plus 2b into j, b plus 2c into k, which is equal to 15. Magnitude is 15 into direction is this 2i minus 2j plus k divided by 3. Now on the left hand side I have one vector, on the right hand side I have one vector, and they are equal. So by the concept of equality of two vectors, when two vectors are equal, their ijk components are also equal. So after equating, we'll get 2a plus c equal to 15 to the 30 by 3, that is 10. Second equation, a plus 2b equal to minus 10, and last b plus 2c equal to 5. Now I have three equations in three unknowns which can be solved simultaneously, and after solving this we'll get the values of A, B, C. So let us solve them. If I multiply by this equation by 2, or we can solve this on calculator. So after solving on calculator, you will get the values of ABC as. So you will, on solving on calculators, you will get the values of ABC as A equal to 10 by 3, B equal to 55 by 9, and C equal to 25 by 3. So this is how you need to do the calculation in these type of problems. Very first you calculate gradient, that will be in terms of ABC. Then use this concept, given values you write like this, magnitude of del phi and del phi cap, the direction you need to write carefully, which is parallel to the direction of line. So therefore I have obtained like this. And this relation becomes important to use in this example. Del phi equal to magnitude of del phi into del phi cap for any vector that we can do. And after equating them, we'll get three equations in three unknowns. Just solve them on calculators. We'll get the answers as ABC equal to this. One problem of this I will give you for practice, and then we'll conclude this lecture. Okay. So this is the problem for homework. Find the values of ABC so that the directional derivative of phi at 2 and 1 has a maximum magnitude 12 in a direction parallel to x-axis. Now, very first you calculate del phi at 2 and 1. You'll get one equation in terms of ABC. Then you use the values of magnitude of del phi. This is the maximum value of directional derivative, that is maximum magnitude, which is 12. And finally, you need the direction in which the derivative is maximum, and the direction is parallel to x-axis, and the direction of x-axis is I cap. Means del phi cap is simply I cap. Okay, so you have to equate this equal to 12 into I cap. So you get three equations. The coefficient of j and k you take as, this can be written as 0j, 0k. So when you will equate the left hand side, here the coefficient of j you have to equate to 0, coefficient of k you have to equate to 0. You will get three equations in three unknowns, and after solving them, you will get the values of ABC as 4, minus 69, 2. Check calculation carefully. If you have any kind of doubts regarding the solution, final solution, you can ask me in comment box. Okay. So that's it from this lecture, lectures on directional derivative. In the coming lecture, we are going to discuss the next concept, next content in this unit, that is scalar potential. Okay, and in that examples we are going to cover the examples on curl of vector point function also. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much.